Yo, 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 yo. What is going on, you football freaks? And we are back with another episode of TFTC Sports Picks. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, this episode is a little bit sad for me because this is the final week 18 of the regular season that all 32 teams that will be playing. But without further ado, I am your host, Real Good Doty, and I'm next to my co-host.
Man, it's your boy Kodak Coughlin, man. The Eagles lost another game, but I'm still going to fly high. I'm so high like the eagle I am. We're going to take it all the way. We're still going to win the ship, but I'm here with my other co-host.
It's Shooter McGavin, baby, a.k.a. the Steelers are still in it. We're in it so much, I'm putting on the throwback Santonio Holmes jersey, baby. We rocking. The Cowgirls are going to fumble. Let's do it.
I mean, that was a bit of an impressive win that your win in Seattle handled business. You know, the Seahawks are just a fraud team. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get started with this episode. But before we let you know who's going to play in our first Saturday matchup, if you already haven't, you're already messing up.
Check it out.
You need to go to the App Store like I tell you each and every week. Download the app Prize Picks and use promo code PRAWWPQJ4. Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $25. It has discounted stats such as Taco Tuesday. Especially, also what we have is Flex Friday. Pretty much what that is you put down $20 and you do like a 5 to 6 man entry. And whether you win or lose, Prize Picks will give you that money back. But you cannot use that unless you download the app and use the promo code. But this week, we got a 6-man flex. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to select Deontay Johnson's receiving yards over 46.5 going against Baltimore. I could totally see him hitting that. I mean, I understand the past 2 weeks he's been on fire. Last week he had he had an okay game.
Yeah.
But I can definitely see him getting that. Now, George Pickens, over 56.5 yards receiving. I can definitely see him doing that. I mean, he was on fire. Last game was okay, but the game, Mason Rudolph's first game, he had 199 yards receiving.
Yeah, he went off.
He went off. But I definitely see him doing that this game. Chris Olave.
He had a 131 last game, Pickens.
Oh, shit.
And Johnson at 76, so they both did pretty decent.
Yes, they both did, yes. Mason Rudolph is definitely doing a lot better than Mitchell Trubisky. But we're going to go for the next player, we're going to go ahead and select Chris Olave over 63.5 yards receiving going against Atlanta. Next, Mike Evans, Mr. Fountain of Youth, over 67.5 yards receiving against Carolina. CeeDee Lamb has been on fire. We're going to go over 99.5 yards receiving. I'm a little bit nervous about this one because Dallas really doesn't have to win this game.
They might rest him.
They could rest him, but hey, if they do rest him, then Prize Picks will go ahead and reboot you, so it's not going to go against you. You're just not going to win the full 200 if all 6 hit. And last but not least, DK Metcalf over 65.5 yards receiving against Arizona. There's no reason why he should not get that.
He has to get that.
I mean, maybe Prize Picks sees something that we don't. I mean, I could also see Geno Smith just completely doing whatever he can to not get him involved.
Yeah.
But there's no reason why, especially against Arizona, who has given up a lot of yards against wide receivers. But that's my 6-man flex. Use promo code PRAWWPQJ4. I know last week, we didn't win anything, but it happens,
You got to ride with the flow.
I'm just letting y'all know what I think. But anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started with the first matchup, which is on a Saturday. We got the 9-7 Pittsburgh Steelers going against the Baltimore Ravens. Now, this is technically a win or go home for the Steelers. In order for them to get in the playoffs, they have to win this game. Now, I don't think Baltimore is going to sit Lamar Jackson because I don't think Baltimore wants to see their divisional rival Pittsburgh Steelers get into playoffs. Not that the Ravens are afraid of the Steelers. But
What if they have to play them?
What you mean not afraid of the
Playing
Steelers?
back
they're just not afraid of them.
The Steelers just beat them this year already.
Hey,
Yeah, but
riddle me
it's a
this.
different Ravens team.
Riddle me this. What if the Steelers beat the Ravens because the Ravens are resting players,
Uh-huh.
and then the Steelers end up playing them in the first round and beat them anyways?
I mean, it's
How would that make the Ravens feel?
That's not
How would that make
won't
little
happen.
Steve
I can see
feel?
it happening.
I could see them maybe winning this game because they rest them, but not in the playoffs. No.
No, not in the playoffs. Winning this game, they're gonna win
Hey,
this game.
Miracles can
That
happen
could
in
be.
rivalry playoff games, but
We'll cross
the
that bridge when it
Steelers do
comes.
need a little bit help. They
Uh-huh.
do need the Bills to lose to the Dolphins, not
That could happen.
or they also, I need to believe, the Jags to lose.
That definitely could happen because the Bills are going to Miami
Yeah.
to play.
True. But I mean, this year's just been amazing for Lamar Jackson. I remember before we were talking about
Is he
how
the MVP?
he's not a real quarterback. He's not a real quarterback. He's been
He still
balling
can't
out.
throw.
He got 24 touchdowns this season, 7 interceptions, and 67.
Has he been on the cover of Madden yet?
Comment below, has Lamar
think he
Jackson been on the
has.
cover of Madden yet? I think.
I think
I
a
really
few
don't
wanna
years
say
play.
he
ago.
has.
The
but I'm
reason
not
why,
sure.
guys, because even though I got Madden last year, I really don't play Madden. It's
This
just
man is
Yeah.
it's just
It gets like
man.
that sometimes, but I mean, hey, he was balling out. So I mean, if he wins the MVP, kudos. I'm not hating, long as it's not Dak Prescott. That's all I care about. But
That's
back
not
to
gonna
this
happen.
game, Odell Beckham. Odell been balling out. He did catch that long.
OBJ.
And Zay Flowers, man,
Just
the
crazy.
rookie out of Boston College that my New York Giants should have traded up for,
Uh-huh.
is clearly his guy. He's a new Hollywood Brown, but better. He's Lamar's number one, and when Mark Andrews comes back, it's going to be even more scary. But I still don't buy the Ravens long term. I just don't.
You think they gonna win the championship? Or you
No.
think
No.
they?
No.
How far? So how far do you think they're going to at least the AFC championship?
I gotta see
They're
who.
losing
I gotta
first
see who they're playing.
What?
That could happen.
I feel it.
But if it's the Steelers, it won't happen.
I feel it in my loins.
I could see them losing to the Browns, but we'll get into that once we see the playoffs matchups. We'll talk about that.
Oh,
They
and
made
if-
me
and
believe
if you've
after they
been-
beat the Dolphins. I mean, and the 49ers, they haven't lost a game in a long time. So I mean,
Exactly.
And if you've
More
been
pressure.
watching our NFL weekly picks, we will continue playoff coverage and do playoff picks.
Yes.
facts.
Week
We
by
don't
week,
stop.
so
starting
we're
next,
still
Next
not
week.
done. Yeah.
starting next Tuesday, we'll do our episode.
Yep.
But anyways, guys, we're gonna get back to this matchup.
Who we picking?
I'm
I'm gonna go with
it's-
the Ravens.
I'm going Steelers. I'm
I'm
going
going
Steelers.
Steelers.
So,
Well, I mean, if Lamar doesn't play, I'm gonna go.
I think if it-
Steelers.
I
if
mean, I
any-
think the Ravens have it locked up. They got the division
Uh-huh.
and the number 1 seed locked up, right? So I don't see.
yeah, I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
I
Yeah,
don't see why there's any reason why they
Yeah.
risk their starters. Like I would not have Lamar play.
I just want to know what
but
kind
here's
of.
the thing, though, because
Uh-huh.
of Rust, though. Rust.
Yeah,
Because,
Russ.
because they don't play for another 2 weeks,
2 weeks.
after this.
So yeah, I can see them
yeah, 'cause
playing,
they'll get
treating
the
it like the
bye.
preseason,
That's
playing
what
like
I'm
the first
saying.
quarter, first 2 quarters.
Yeah, they might do that. They might have him
For
play
probably
like
first half.
half a game.
I'm
yeah.
gonna go with the Ravens. Yeah, because remember the Ravens learned from this when they
Uh-huh.
played the Titans, and they ended up. Well, actually, did they beat the Titans? I think did they in 20?
I forget. I
No,
don't
they
know.
lost. No, they beat. No, the Titans beat them.
I think that, the Titans beat them.
They learned from that. Yeah, in 2021. Yeah.
But I need Mason Rudolph Mason Rudolph needs to score a touchdown. Last week when they played the
Oh, he
Seahawks,
will.
I mean he ain't scored no, even though they beat the Seahawks last week. I
Like
mean
throwing?
he didn't score any touchdowns.
They kept on just running
There
it down
is-
their
just running
throat
down the-
at the goal line. And honestly, at the end, Najee Harris had a chance to score again.
Yeah.
But he slid out just to run the clock out, or they would have had another running touchdown and would have scored 37 points. But Warren and Najee played out of their mind. I mean, there was a one highlight play where Najee got hit at like the 6-yard line,
Mm-hmm.
and then he drove them all the way into the end zone. And like Warren was making like juking people out their shoes with and using his super speed. I mean, the Steelers look like they're finally hitting their stride. They did have a unforgivable bad streak, but you know they did have a lot of injuries at that point, and they lost their faith a little bit. But it seems like they got their mojo back. They got their swagger back. I'm picking the Steelers.
So there's 2 Steelers, 1 Ravens. We're gonna see how it goes. Comment below. Let me know who you picking. Don't forget, man, sign up for Prize Picks. This just because it's week 18 don't mean you can't win no money. Money is still
You
coming.
can win as long as there's games. You can win.
Next matchup, we're gonna go ahead and go with. We got the 9-7 Houston Texans
good one.
versus the 9-7 Indianapolis Colts. Believe
It's a
this is for the
rematch.
division, right?
Yeah, and it's a rematch. I mean, Colts beat the Texans 31-20 earlier this season.
And also, if the Texans and Colts tie, the Steelers, I think, are automatically in.
Ooh, that's crazy.
If they win, of course.
I mean, they're both coming off these both two teams are coming off of great wins. The Texans just smashed the Tennessee 26-3. You think
Stroud's
so?
back, yeah.
You think so? I mean, Stroud is back. 9-7. They both 9-7.
Texans.
What's the spread? I mean, they saying it's real close. 50.
Doesn't matter. Give me the Texans.
You think so? Gardner Minshew balling out. I mean, right now, I mean, the Houston Texans are ranked 7th in passing, and the defense for the Colts are 24th.
The Texans are only favored by 1. And
see, you can go either way. This game's gonna be close.
Hey, they said the Steelers are actually favored by 3.5.
Damn.
Because I guess they assume that the Ravens are gonna rest people.
True, but I want to know who's resting for Houston right now. What?
Hey, for you sports bettors, go get on that right now.
Which one? What?
That
Steelers?
3.5? Yes, right now.
You think so?
Because if Lamar plays, then it's gonna be the opposite.
But speaking of CJ Stroud, I mean, even though CJ Stroud came in late, do you feel like if he would have played the full season, he would have won the Rookie of the Year?
You still can.
You think so? Even though he missed those games? I mean, the Titan for the
yeah, because he's picking up where he left off.
I mean, he is.
Bro, if he hadn't have gotten hurt, bro, and my other players, I would have easily won my league.
21 touchdowns, 5 picks, almost 4,000 passing yards.
Yeah.
4,000. I mean, this is a good year this is a good pick for the Texans. But hey, I'm going Texans this game. No, yeah, I'm going Texans this game. I got them over the Colts. Who you got?
I mean, this is really tricky because I feel like every time I bet on the Colts or pick the Colts, they've won.
They really have.
But pretty much every time I pick the Texans while Stroud is playing, they've won like at a 99% clip too. So I don't know. I feel like Stroud's gonna put the final push in and he's gonna show out this game. I'm gonna go Houston.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be a close one. Okay, he's going Houston, and who said you got
Texans.
So all three of us going Houston?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all three of us going Houston. I mean, you comment below. Let me know who you think you got. If you got the Indianapolis Colts, comment below. Let us know how you feel and why.
And for our Sunday matchups, we got the 7-9 Minnesota Vikings going against 11-5 Detroit Lions. What are the lines for this?
Let me see.
Who got?
I figured the Lions.
I mean, the Detroit. Oh man, the Vikings haven't won a game in a while. They lost against Green Bay. They lost against the Lions. They lost against Cincinnati.
Lions are favored by 3.
Oh, they beat the Raiders by 3-0.
No, it's by 3 because are they anticipating that Jared Goff's not playing?
I mean, ooh, you think so? You think it's time to rest Jared Goff for the playoffs? So because the Lions, the game they just played, they should have beat the Cowboys. But we ain't gonna go on that. But
you can see that on our podcast. We covered that in our latest podcast. How the Cowboys stole that game.
So I mean, but right now the Vikings. I mean, even though
Here we go. Here's the injuries.
Who we got injured? Golly. Knee, MCL, and ACL.
Yeah, Hawkinson not out there is really fucking the Vikings.
Yeah, and I mean, and then on top of this, they just played. They just played earlier this year in December. They just played right before Christmas. The Vikings and Lions, and Lions beat the Vikings 30-24. So I mean, this head-to-head, I think it's gonna go. It's gonna be if the Lions play everybody they're supposed to play. They play the whole starting lineup. They finna smash the Vikings because I mean the Vikings is just trash. They can't score anything. They haven't. Yeah, they can't score anything.
See, this is not the week to bet on games.
You think so? It's easy money. But you don't know because some teams are like
who's resting.
Yeah, that's the fact that a lot of people are resting. That's just crazy.
Think about it. If they weren't anticipating they'd resting, it'd be way higher than 3 points.
Yeah, the Ravens would be favored if they didn't think they're going to rest probably half their team or only have them play like a quarter or half.
Give me
game.
Give me the Vikings in this game.
Is it Nick Mullins playing? Nick Mullins gonna be starting again?
I don't know.
It don't even matter. I'm going Lions this game. This is embarrassing.
I'm going to go Lions because I think they're angry after the Cowboys lost, and even if they do rest some people, I think they'll still do it.
Or I don't know, man, because I don't know who's gonna play or not. That's what I'm saying.
True.
I'm going Lions.
Because if Jared Goff plays, I got Lions. If he doesn't play, then I got Vikings.
So I mean, even though I mean, so
I would
right
not bet on this game.
Yeah.
right now, I mean, the defense for the Lions is ranked 15th. Offense is ranked number 3. So even if the quarterback wasn't there, I still give him a chance. And if they ranked 4th in rushing, so I mean, yeah, I gotta give it to the Lions. I'm going Lions all the way. Y'all comment below. Let me know how you feel about this. So it's Lions.
Lions.
I don't know.
You lying?
I really don't know, man.
Let's see. I mean, who's let's see what we got.
I'm just gonna guess with the Vikings because I'm anticipating Jared Goff's not playing. Fuck it.
Okay. All right. Okay. We're gonna leave it up to that. And moving on here.
Hey, but if I'm wrong on this pick, don't jump on me because.
Oh, they're gonna trip
know.
on you. No, I'm just kidding. But who do we got next?
8-8 Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus
Oh
the
my
2-14 Panthers. I mean, the Bucs are just pathetic, dude.
Facts.
Just consistently inconsistent. Baker's a bum. I mean, the Bucs just continuously find ways to just screw things up.
Hey,
That
but
was
at
how
least
you
they're
lose to the
500.
Saints. Like the Saints.
Your Saints are
They
not
got a
good team.
quarterback situation. The running back situation is just trash.
Everyone booed the Saints in the
I mean,
comments.
Bucks.
We hate them.
You gotta win these games, man. You cannot lose these type of games. You've got to find ways to get it done, and the Bucks just can't seem to do it, man. I mean, they just can't. Todd Bowles is just not a good head coach. He's probably going to be out of a job.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield probably going to hit the market.
Get him by the Baker's dozen.
I don't see him ever getting a starting job again unless the starting quarterback gets hurt. Unfortunately, just the inconsistency from him. But of course, give me the Bucks in this game because it is the Panthers.
I mean, it is the Panthers, but at the same time, they did just recently play, and they squeezed out a victory, 18-21 against the Panthers. And Baker Mayfield was only he threw 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He was 202. I mean, he ain't really do that good that game. I mean,
yeah, that is true.
So I mean, with this, it just really
the
depends.
Bucks do need to win this game to win the division. Well, because then if they win, the Saints lose, and then the Falcons lose, and they win the division.
Yeah.
But I mean, Baker is balling now. He's at 100 yards shy from a 4,000 yard season, 2 touchdowns from a 30 touchdown season, 30 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. I mean, he got 28 touchdowns.
I just don't think he's the long-term answer, bro.
You don't think so? He's
no.
the future.
He's not the future. He's the past.
They gotta get a coach first.
Yeah, it's just that they need a coach. I mean, they're coming off with the whole.
But I still wouldn't not get a quarterback and just put all my eggs in Baker's basket.
So you think that's what they need to go for in the draft? You think they need to go quarterback or you need to go defense?
Quarterback.
I mean, this is a deep draft pick for a lot of quarterbacks. But what about the Panthers? Let's talk about, before we move on, let's talk about the Panther situation. Offensive line is trash. We just,
well, they don't have a first round pick because of the DJ Moore situation.
the DJ Moore
So
situation.
they're gonna have to be aggressive in free agency.
True. I mean, because they need a whole bunch of.
And they're gonna have to find a way to get to do something with Swift. See what they can get from.
With Swift?
I mean, not Swift. Sanders.
Okay. All right, but that's enough about this game. We all going Tampa Bay. Of course, nobody's picking the Panthers.
11-5. Cleveland Browns going against the Cincinnati Bengals. Can you give me the Browns in this game?
Really?
Yeah.
Give me the Browns.
Joe Flacco.
11. Oh yeah, Joe Flacco has been balling out.
Give me the Flacco taco.
Last game they played against the Jets they won 37-20. Joe Flacco balled out. Well, how many touchdowns Joe Flacco had? He had 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. He threw for 309. I mean, and then David Njoku, 6 catches for 134. That big tight end's just balling up. I mean, this it's just crazy how the Browns are just doing so much better without Deshaun. And it goes to wonder, like, if Joe Flacco wasn't so old, he would have lost his job. I can really see that because, I mean, the way Joe Flacco's handling this, is balling out. They haven't lost a game in a while. They're on a 4-game winning streak. And the last time they played, the Browns beat the Bengals 24-3.
Yep.
So you really think it's gonna be the same way again?
Yep. That's the way I figured.
I mean,
Flacco's been going off. I don't think the Bengals had it. They did
They
did okay for a minute, but
Give me the Browns.
I mean, they almost beat the Chiefs. They almost beat the Chiefs.
have been beating themselves. So.
Chiefs had to come back in the fourth quarter to win. So I mean, they lost 17-25. So I mean, it can go either way. I mean, acting like the Bengals is a pushover. Jake Browning is doing something, and Jamar Chase.
I got the Browns.
Ooh, I talked you into it. Let's go Bengals. I got Bengals. He got Browns. We betting on the stamp that.
But then again, the Browns could rest their players too.
I mean,
it comes to playoff spot, but we'll see. Anyways, guys, let us know who you think's
who
going
you
to win
said you
this
had?
game.
I'm going with the Browns.
The Browns. So Browns, Bengals, and then moving on to the next game here.
You got the 6-10 New York Jets versus the 4-12 Patriots. Both teams.
We should just this should be the
need a
gone
quarterback.
fishing game.
Gone
Like
fishing.
on TNT.
They
When
don't
the
need no
tapes
quarterback. I mean,
get
they
Yo,
Aaron-
this is Bill Belichick's
Aaron
last game
Rodgers.
as a
Get
Patriot.
done.
You know that, right?
Hasta
Yeah.
luego.
So give me the Patriots.
You think his farewell game's gonna get a victory?
That'd be fucked up if
I mean, it's
if
a good
they
script.
end up losing.
I hope they lose by 40.
I mean, they just
I
played.
hate Bill Belichick. I hate Tom Brady. I hate New England. I hate Boston.
Hey, it could be real. Hey, it could get ugly if they end up losing, bro.
I mean, they already beat the Jets already this year, 15-10 in September. So, I mean, this game the Jets just came off of a loss against the Browns.
I want all the fans at Foxborough to throw their cups at Belichick.
And I mean, look at the Patriots. The Patriots they almost beat the Buffaloes 21-27.
You know what's crazy? After all this time, was Tom Brady the system and not Bill Belichick?
Probably was. It was time. I mean, it's time. He needs a decent quarterback. I feel like you have a decent quarterback and an amazing in a basically a B+ defense. You'll be all right because he never had any good wide receivers.
That helps.
But I mean, the way Zappy plays, Zappy threw 3 interceptions last game. He cannot do that against this New York Jets defense. This defense is still ranked number 5 in the NFL. So I mean, even though they're not playing for anything, I can still see them winning. Aaron Rodgers is their future. So I mean, they really have nothing to worry about. But with this whole situation, I'm going Jets. I'm going Jets, Jets. I don't care about Bill Belichick.
I'm going with the Jets just to.
I bet lunch.
You betting for the Patriots?
You want Bill Belichick last win
in the Death Bowl?
Oh Lord! And where are this is the home? Where are they at? And this is in Foxborough. This is the home game.
I'm not confident in it.
I bet you.
It's a garbage game.
I bet you.
I already have one bet.
I can do it again. We can do it again.
All right.
I get.
Dang. Double up.
Kodak
Double it up,
Coughlin.
man. You already know I'm in it to win it, baby. Man, let's go Jets, Jets.
The next matchup, we got the 9-7 Jacksonville Jaguars going against the 5-11 Tennessee Titans.
I need the Jags to lose.
I need Calvin Ridley to get over 925 receiving yards. He's at 910.
Mm-hmm.
But no sunshine. Let me get the Titans.
Ooh, no sunshine. I mean, and the Tennessee Titans are coming off of an embarrassing loss, 26-3 to Houston.
Jags are favored by 5.5.
They've been losing a lot. They lost to Houston, Seahawks, Houston again. They beat the Dolphins magically, and they lost to Indy. We just came off a 20.
I don't know how they won that game.
I'm gonna pick the Titans on this one.
And you said Sunshine not playing. Oh yeah, he's questionable. But you don't think? I mean, 9-7. You don't think we need to win this?
They do need to win it. So it's like that's why I'm going with Titans because if the Jags lose and the Steelers win, the Steelers are in.
True.
They need either the Bills or the Jags to lose.
And last time they played, it was 34-14. I mean, Jaguars beat that. I just don't know. I mean, last game, who's the backup? Who's the backup for the Jaguars? Before I make this bet, it was a CJ Beathard. CJ Beathard. He
CJ Bafford.
I like
No,
it.
CJ. Let me see.
It's Beathard.
That's a better last name.
Beathard. Bath. There's no H.
Do you beat hard?
It's silent. It's CJ Beathard. Beathard, yeah.
I'm calling him Beat Hard.
Beathard is fire.
Whatever.
Beathard. I mean, Travis Etienne balled out. I mean, Travis Etienne's gonna have to do a lot more against this Tennessee defense. They rank number 17. I'm going Jacksonville Jaguars just so they can get 10 wins. I do not see the Tennessee Titans winning this game
Titans.
at all. You going Titans?
Yep.
What's going on with Derrick Henry? Derrick Henry only had 11 touchdowns this season. I mean, I at least would have thought he would have hit 15,000 yards this season.
He needs to retire.
Already?
Yeah, he's done.
Nah, I don't think it's that bad. But I mean, we're gonna see what's going on. Hopefully, they do a lot better. Hopefully, Derrick Henry gets more rushing yards than 42 and 12 touchdowns. That makes no sense.
How many yards did he have this season?
This yards he has only 1,014 and 11 touchdowns
This year?
This season. Yeah,
That's straight.
you think so?
Yeah.
I guess
straight.
so. We'll see.
Sleep.
But moving on here, we have the
7-9 Atlanta Falcons going against these. What is that?
8-8.
8-8 New Orleans Saints. I mean, both teams are just consistently inconsistent. One coach, Arthur Smith's a dork.
Mm-hmm.
Not Titans. The Saints. Derek Carr. I don't think he'll be there next year.
Car
but
crash.
car crash.
Give me the Saints in this game.
Saints are favored by 3.5, so I'm picking Falcons.
Saints are paying what? I mean, the Falcons are coming off of an embarrassing loss, 37-17 against the Bears. Saints just came off a good win against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 23-13. I mean,
That's
it's
why
a
I'm picking
close
the
one.
Falcons. They're gonna
I
flip
don't know. It's just
the script.
It's
Flip
like
the script. Flip
every
it
other
on its head.
game. This is a winnable game. Desmond Ridder isn't good at all. I mean, every time I turn around, he's throwing another interception.
Better than
Even
you.
though they just played earlier this year, the Falcons won 24-15. Oh, this is when T.I. and the Son
Oh, the guy.
stand on business, and that's when Atlanta won. Atlanta won, but this game around, I think Saints gonna win this one. I just don't see it happening.
I'm picking Falcons.
Bet 'em.
You want to bet? You want to bet on it?
Margarita.
Let's go.
Margarita City.
We're going Margarita City on now because I just don't see it happen. I mean,
The next
Falcons
matchup,
are trash.
The next matchup, we're gonna got the 8-8 Seahawks.
Mm-hmm.
Seattle Seahawks versus the 4-12 Arizona Cardinals. Give me the Cardinals in this game.
Hey,
Just because they beat my Eagles, you gonna disrespect me like that?
Yeah, I'm picking the Cardinals too.
And I need the Giants to get a better pick, so I need the Cardinals to win.
You know what's funny? As I
What's that?
actually was talking to my dad about the Cardinals,
Uh-huh.
and he was like, "Man, the Cardinals, for them having 4 wins, they beat some of the 4 better teams in the league." And I was like, "That's when the Cardinals go full retardno and show their retardno strength."
I believe it. I mean, yeah, they did beat my Eagles 35-31 in the fourth quarter. I'm still sick about that. And I mean, Seahawks lost against Pitt. Do you think they're gonna rest their players this game? The Seahawks?
They're not in, right? They got to win.
They gotta win. It's 8-8, so they gotta win.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all picking the Cardinals? What y'all know that? I don't know.
I was joking.
Spoiler.
I'm actually picking the Seahawks.
Spoiler.
I don't think the retardnos got another full strength in them.
Last time they played was in October, and Seahawks won 20-10.
I'll take the Cardinals. I like my chances.
I'm picking the Seahawks this game. Yeah, I don't see it going on. I mean,
You want to bet on that, Seth?
No.
yeah, because I mean, it's definitely like
Actually,
gonna be
we'll
like
bet
last
once.
game.
We'll bet Whataburger.
Ooh, I can see that.
Let's
Yeah,
do it.
it's just not gonna be like last game. Last game, Geno Smith only had one. He threw 291.
Gino looked
One
good.
touchdown.
They just didn't have enough at the end.
What happened?
But
It
Geno
was
looked decent.
field goals.
Next matchup, we got the 7-9 Chicago Bears going against the 8-8
The Bears, amazing.
Green Bay Packers. Give me the Packers in this game.
Fudge
What?
Packers.
Nah, this is a rivalry game too. I'm going the
Packers.
Bears. Justin Fields has been balling out.
I'm picking Packers.
What? You don't even like the Packers.
But I hate the Bears.
Okay, let me check on it first. What's the spread? Give me what's the numbers? What's the numbers for it? I mean, Atlanta.
Packers are favored by 3.
That's a close game. I can see them winning. I mean, they just beat Atlanta. They beat the Cardinals. They lost again. That was a close game against Cleveland, 20-17. Beat Detroit. Beat the Vikings. Yeah, I mean, the Green Bay hasn't played anybody good since they played the Vikings. Trash. Carolina Panthers. Trash. You just talked about Baker Mayfield. They lost against that game. They lost against the Giants.
I'm picking the
I'm
Pack.
picking
I don't buy the
Bears.
Packers.
Go Pack, go.
I'm picking the Bears this game. I mean, even though Jordan Love is doing pretty decent. I mean, he has 30 touchdowns, 11 picks this season, almost 4,000. It's like 160 yards away from a 4,000-yard season.
Sure.
So I mean, hey, yeah, I'm going to the Bears. I got them winning back-to-back games, a 3-game winning streak, even though they ain't finna make it to the playoffs.
Let us know, guys, who you think's gonna win this game.
Now we got this horrible team.
God, I mean, 325 games. Jeez.
We got the 8-8 Denver Broncos versus the 7-9 Las Vegas Raiders.
I mean, Russell Wilson
Just
clearly has
get
been benched.
It's Sutton time.
Give me the Raiders in this game.
I'm taking Raiders.
Ooh, Raiders just came off of a loss against the Colts, 23-20.
Raiders are gonna win this with their defense.
You think so? I mean, last time they played Raiders, it was a close game. Last time, 17-16, Raiders won by one.
What's that guy's name? Crosby.
Crosby on the defense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's pretty nice.
Michael Myers, not somebody else. But yeah, this game, I mean, yeah, I'm going to Raiders. I hope the Denver Broncos don't win any more games for the rest of this season and next season.
They did my boy Russell
They
wrong.
did my dog Russell wrong.
Broncos country's no longer riding.
Facts. But you know, comment below.
He could go to the Steelers though.
I mean, there's a lot of teams he can go to. The Steelers.
Russell Wilson?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He's not
before we move on.
You just got to renegotiate his contract.
I mean, but you walking away with over $100 million.
Yeah, but I'm just
you really
saying,
need
if
that
he
much more money?
Gavin, I'm just saying, don't be surprised if it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's him. Who else can he go to?
I mean,
I'm calling it.
I can see if he gets.
What's some teams that he can go to? I know the Commanders need a team.
Commanders. The Broncos. Not the Broncos.
Not the Broncos. The Commanders, the Raiders.
I
seen it. I think I
could
had it.
go to the Raiders. Could go to the Steelers.
I seen it earlier today. Let me see. So
could go to the
Rudolph's the future.
Patriots.
Oh yeah, the Patriots need a quarterback.
But I don't think they're gonna give up that much. They rather just draft their quarterback.
I mean, he really doesn't need that much money since he's walking away with. He really shouldn't need that much money since he's walking away with so much.
Since he finessed the Broncos.
They
got like one of the biggest.
Oh, here it goes right here. So
the Falcons.
Atlanta, the Falcons, the Giants, the Washington, the Patriots, the Steelers, the Raiders, and Tampa. All teams that can use them. So I mean, y'all comment below. Let us know who y'all think. What's the best?
He's gonna end up on the Giants. They're gonna trade Daniel.
And think about it. You got two. You got.
I don't want him, dude.
You got a first
draft quarterback.
You gotta get him. You get you draft a top wide receiver. Then in the second round, you got another pick. Get somebody for D.
Not coming to the Giants.
But we gotta go.
We're either gonna get Jaden Daniels,
the quarterback for LSU,
or they're gonna get Penix.
I like Bo Nix, but I mean, hey, I'm not the one drafting.
I knew you would like Bo Nix. We got the next game coming on. We got the Kansas City Chiefs at 10-6 versus the Los Angeles Chargers at 5-11. I think this is a bounce back game for the Chiefs. I'm personally picking the Chiefs. The Chargers have nothing to play for. But who knows? The Chiefs might rest some starters. I think they're good with their positioning. What do y'all think?
I mean, I think the Chargers are coming off of another loss. They haven't won a game since the beginning of December, and they won 6-0, and that's not even a win against the Patriots.
Y'all face off in the final game of the year. I didn't even realize.
Who?
Eagles Giants.
Exactly. That's funny, but I mean, with this whole situation, the Chiefs aren't the Chiefs that they used to be in the past. This game is gonna be an easy win. I mean, of course they're gonna beat the Chargers. The Chargers are just pathetic. Like my co-hosts always say, I mean, they just have nobody. They need a new coach. They need a new everything. They have no life. They have no soul. They just picking up a paycheck right now. That's how I honestly feel.
Yeah.
But I mean, and then
but you know who's favored to win?
Who?
Chargers by 3.
Because they probably gonna arrest everybody. They're probably gonna arrest everybody. I mean, the last time it was 31. They beat the Chiefs, won 31-17, and that was back in October.
Yeah.
It's just. I mean, but at the same time, I mean, y'all almost lost against the Bengals.
I'm still gonna check.
They're not really putting up any more.
Chiefs back up.
Chiefs.
20.
Chiefs. What do you got?
Yeah, we are picking Chiefs. They can't do anything in this game. Moving on, next game here, we got
the Battle of the Titans. We got the 11-5 Philadelphia flip-flopping Eagles and the 5-11 shoot yourself in the foot when you could have got a better pick, New York Giants.
Yeah, man. Just
Pathetic.
overall, just a pathetic performance from the Giants. I mean, the GM owes the fans a huge apology. I mean, this display
It
of
was
football,
close, 26 to
No,
25.
this display of football this year was just
You're talking about overall.
was just a huge disappointment. I
Trash.
mean, you get this excited for football to have this type of crap being put out in front of you. I mean, the game scripts have been chalked. You hardly get the ball to Saquon Barkley. Jalen Hyatt, you hardly ever use him. I mean, Darius Slayton, who's a wide receiver 3, cannot be your number 1. I mean, Kafka needs to go. Changes need to be made in New York. But yeah, the Giants. I'm not gonna watch this game. I told y'all I'm clocked out until they get a new quarterback.
You think?
I'm a fan. I'm just not gonna watch.
Are the Eagles resting?
I mean,
So yeah,
No.
I won't be watching this game. But
Eagles can't rest. They have the Cowboys. We still got to clinch the division with the Cowboys.
But I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants win because the Giants overachieved.
They
to
do.
only underachieved.
Yeah, Eagles are
They
favored
won
by 5.5.
meaningless games that did nothing for them, and they really need to lose because they're in a position right now, the 5th pick, and they need a quarterback. But they don't realize that the teams in front of them need quarterbacks. So if the Giants were smart, they'd find a way to lose.
yeah, if the Giants were smart, they find a way to
But
lose.
I don't even think. I mean, they almost won the game last week.
And with my
Dang near.
Eagles, they just doing horrible. I mean, right now they rank 28th.
Eagles are
in,
selling right
they
now,
rank
dude.
20. They're selling. They rank
Coin
28th
sellers.
in defense. I
I
mean,
think they threw that game against the Cardinals.
I mean-
that just didn't make sense to me.
it's
Something
it's,
sketchy about
It's not
that.
sketchy. It's just the cornerbacks is
Come on,
trash. The
Jay.
linebackers are trash. We suck at
defense.
stopping
They
the
almost
run.
threw the game against the Giants.
I mean, exactly. We played the Giants. It was 25-33. We barely won that. So this game, I don't even know if Saquon Barkley play out because James Conner had $128 on us, and that's just crazy. Like we can't stop a nosebleed. So with this game here, I'm going Eagles because I want us to win. I know I want us to clinch number 1 in our division. I hate the Cowboys, so we need to win. I hope we get everything back together because it's playoffs. It's one and done.
If Jalen Hurts don't show up, he's going to be a phony jabroni.
I mean,
but I'm going to go ahead and
he showed
pick
up last
the
game.
Eagles. I'm going to pick the Eagles still. I think the Giants are going to try to lose on purpose. That'd be the smart play for them. So
I don't think the Giants are capable of losing on purpose.
Yeah, they've been balling
That's
out.
how they've been winning. That's how they get their game script wrong every game.
I just think the Giants overachieve to ultimately underachieve.
Exactly.
I
They
mean-
won meaningless games that didn't do anything for them. And that's the thing about the Giants. They're just idiots. They don't know what they're doing.
I just
Hopefully, this offseason, shit changes.
I just need them to score more than 25 points because the Giants can't score more than 25.
Yeah, I don't know if that's.
But
gonna
then we
happen.
got another game that should be an easy one. We got the Dallas Cowboys at 11-5 versus the
Oh,
Commanders at 4-12. Same thing here.
I mean,
Dallas is
I mean,
probably
the Commandos
Dallas is
have
favored by
nothing
13.
nothing to lose.
Facts.
Ron Rivera's probably gonna get fired. Eric Bieniemy, that came over from KC, might be the head coach. But after this game, the Commandos are in a good position to make moves. But I gotta go with the Cowboys this game.
Yeah, I gotta go with the Cowboys, and I gotta
Cowboys, they need it. They're going against a dumb team. So
give my props up to CD Lamb. CD Lamb balled. He balled out last game. 227 yards. Was he one of your fantasy picks last week?
No,
Oh,
I
man.
I didn't get. I should have got his receiving yards.
It was balling out crazy. I mean, Dak balled out two touchdowns, 1 interception, 345. I mean, the Cowboys are looking pretty good. I mean, once the Cowboys go into the playoffs, I wouldn't be surprised if they make it to the national championship game. I can really see that happening because the receiving core is stepping up. The defense.
wait, you say Cowboys get to the Super Bowl?
No, hell nah.
You said championship game.
I said national championship. NFC championship. I can see it happening.
Yeah. I was
Because
like, what do you say?
the Eagles is just falling. They just falling every other week. It's just getting worse and worse and worse for the Eagles. But every time I see the Cowboys, either the refs cheating for them or the defense is getting better.
They're gonna be phonies. They're gonna win this game. but they're gonna flounder.
Yeah, I
in
mean,
playoffs.
Anthony defense. So I mean, I can see him blowing out this game. But
we got one of the next to last matchups. We got the LA Rams.
NFC West. The 9-7 Los Angeles Chargers going against the 12-4 San Francisco 49ers. Give me the 49ers in this game.
you think? I mean,
Yep. Oh, yup.
It's going to be a high-scoring game.
It's gonna be a high-scoring game.
49ers.
I mean, the Giants are on. I mean, not the Giants. The Rams are on a 3-game winning streak. They beat Washington. They beat the Saints. They just beat the Giants. I mean,
they got lucky.
Well, on who?
I didn't watch the game.
Oh yeah,
but they
that
got
one.
lucky.
Niners are
26-25.
favored by 3.5.
I mean, you can go either way. I mean, last time they played, they lost. They lost what 30-23. 49ers won. Oh, this is gonna be a tough one. I mean, I want to see Matthew Stafford them win. I mean, but it's nothing really gonna happen to the 49ers because I mean, remember the 49ers will be resting people because I think they already clinched number one.
They're still favored.
Yeah, but this is a divisional game.
You think? I mean, I don't know how much time they're gonna play this game.
Because the Rams need to win this game.
Exactly. So I'm going Rams. I'm going Rams on the strict fact that Rams need to win this
We'll
game.
49ers. You want to bet?
I bet both of y'all. I don't matter.
Margarita City.
I bet on that game because I mean, hey, Matthew Stafford. How bad did Matthew Stafford do against the Giants? Did he throw any picks? He threw one touchdown, 2 picks against the Giants. God, that's trash. You can't do that against the 49ers.
Speaking of trash, we got
These 10-6
The
Buffalo
Bills.
going against the 11-5 Miami Dolphins.
we need the Bills
Now,
to lose.
the Bills
Steelers Nation needs help.
Need the
Division game.
Bills need the Steelers to lose to get in the playoffs. I mean, Josh Allen, ever since they got a new offensive coordinator after the loss to the Broncos, they've been playing a lot better. But I mean, Josh Allen's got to get Gabriel Davis involved. He's got to get Stephon Diggs involved. I mean, it just made no sense that Gabriel Davis only had 1 touchdown, and I understand that Josh Allen had 2 rushing touchdowns, but long term, it's not going to work. He's not going to be able to hold up because he's rushing the ball too much.
Yeah, he is.
They got
And
the
he's going to
Bills.
end up getting hurt.
He threw no touchdown passes
You
last game.
you gotta get Diggs involved. He's your guy. You gotta get him involved. You gotta get Gabriel Davis involved. Like
4 catches, 26. Yeah, 4 catches, 26 yards.
Josh Allen has just been playing it safe. I feel like.
Yeah, he's trying to
Something's
he's just trying to make it to the playoffs. That's all he's trying to just not mess up, make it to the playoffs. But I mean, they are
They
balling.
have the Bills favored by 3.
I can see that happen. I mean,
But I'm picking Dolphins, baby.
they are in a 4-game winning.
Flippers unite.
They are in a 4-game winning streak. But back to my Dolphins, man. The Dolphins got spanked by the Ravens. I mean, it's looking like they ain't showing up when the real teams play. I mean, they did
Exactly.
beat the Cowboys, which is good, which is a great game. But
They're home too.
besides that, they really not beating anybody that's really good in my eyes that I'm seeing.
They're like Cowboy Juniors.
I think Chubbs is injured right now. Who else is injured? There's a couple.
Xavier Howard.
Xavier Howard injured. I gotta see if Tua playing this game. Is he questionable? Tua's questionable.
He's gonna play. He need to win this game.
Yeah, we do need to. It's a divisional rivalry game. We do need to win this game. They say either the Dolphins need to win or tie for this, and the Bills have to win in order to clinch the division. So, and the last time we played, Bills spanked us 48-20.
They'll be the same record as the Dolphins.
That's not what it says here.
Let me see.
We'll both be 11-6, right?
See,
The Bills win.
Right? Yeah, it'll be one of you. Yeah,
they'll both be.
Yeah, 11-6.
And it says for the Dolphins to clinch the AFC division tie, they need to
They're not the same
tie to
record.
win
That's
or tie.
weird, right,
They need to
Gavin?
win or tie.
Yeah, it goes to the
Weird.
tiebreaker.
They need to win or tie, and the Bills have to win to get the AFC East division.
Bills have to win. Okay.
That's what it says here.
Both teams have to win to get in. To make
Or
the
once you have the tie, if they tie, the Dolphins go in.
But the Dolphins win, they get in.
Dolphins win or tie, they get in. Bills would have to win. There's no tie.
We need the Dolphins, baby.
We
Dolphins
need the Dolphins to
country. Let's
win.
flip.
That last game was embarrassing against the last game we played was embarrassing. We need to win this game, but hey, I mean, it is what it is.
Picking
But
Dolphins?
I'm picking. Of course, I'm picking a home
Seth, what
team.
did you pick?
I got the Bills.
And there's no Monday night game. This is the only game. This is the last game. So once again, no Monday night game. Just like last week, we're getting ready for the
I
wild
might
card.
watch this game. We'll see what's up.
Wild card starts next week Saturday on the 13th, so please be prepared. Also, man,
And you know what sucks?
what's up?
I work next Saturday.
Oh, I mean, it's only
It's all right. I'll get off early.
2 games. One game at 3:30. Another game is on Peacock. But
Why do they do that, dude? That's so stupid.
what?
Like, put it on a normal national televised game.
Everybody.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, dude. Like, oh yeah, we're just gonna put a playoff game on Peacock. Like, no, put it on a national televised channel. Like,
Hey, and if y'all
make it make sense, please.
if you need the websites to watch it, hit us up in the comments. We got to wait.
We got you.
Yeah, we can't.
But also,
Gotta be careful, yeah.
But also, man, make sure y'all sign up for Prize Picks. The season ain't over with yet. The playoffs are starting soon. We still got basketball season going on, baseball season, all the
Another
sports.
episode of TFTC
Boxing,
Hoops.
Baseball
UFC.
season hasn't started yet.
It's coming up soon.
Coming up soon.
So
Yeah, guys. Also, my bad, Jay.
come
Cut you
on,
off.
you good?
UFC. There's some good fights coming up. So definitely recommend mixing that in with football if you feel comfortable, or basketball. But guys, download Prize Picks.
Yeah, the next main event
Type
is
in the promo codes.
the
List on the
13th.
board.
Next week Saturday. UFC.
But we really care about the Strickland and Duplessis fight. That's what I care about.
Oh, that's gonna be.
That's on the 20th. Yep.
And Taylor Lupus. Okay. All right, we're gonna come get on that later. But hey, man, you already know, man. This week number 18, TFTC Sports, man. Thank y'all for watching. If you watch this far, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and do what you gotta do. But you know, man, this your boy Kodak Coughlin, Philadelphia Eagles. We fly high with my co-host right here.
Real good, Doty. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also follow me on Instagram, realgood_Doty as well, for daily motivation, guys. And I just want to say it's been a pleasure this year. Unfortunately, like I said, my team didn't make the playoffs. That's fine. But it is what it is.
We'll see what they do in the draft.
And 2024, guys, we got some new things coming for y'all.
New content, new coming. It's Shooter McGavin, baby. Yeah, we're coming with new stuff. Thanks for watching us this whole year. We got playoff coverage coming right down the line. We got TFTC Hoops coverage. We're going to do some MMA, UFC coverage.
Yes.
So a lot more TFTC sports. And, of course, playoffs is going to be fun. Steelers, let's get in. We need some help. Let's go ahead and punch the Ravens in their teeth and show them that Lamar Jackson ain't nothing.
Facts.
If he plays. But any other words before we get out of here?
Nope.
Nah, keep watching. Thank y'all for supporting TFTC Sports, baby. See y'all next week. Wild card.
Wild card weekend. Hey.